안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Exchange 찬의 조앤.
And Megan입니다.
Oh, perfect. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 익스체인지 찬 7번째 시간입니다. 아, 벌써 5월도 다 지나가고 있습니다. 시간이 왜 이리 빨리 가는지요. 나이가 들면서 그 속도가 훨씬 더 빨라지고 있어요. 어떤 전문가들은 우리가 나이가 들면서 하는 일들이 단순해지기 때문에 상대적으로 시간의 흐름이 빨라진다 하더라고요. 정말 그런 걸까요? 바로 엊그제 새 달력으로 바꿨는데 조금 있으면 5번째 달력을 떼어내야 할 것 같아요. 아무것도 한 게 없는데. 네, 그래서 오늘은 좀 새로운 주제 댄스에 대해서 얘기해 보려 합니다. 인사가 늦어지니까 메간이 저만 쳐다보고 기다리고 있네요. 인사부터 나누겠습니다. Hello, Megan.
Hi, Joanne.
How was your weekdays?
Oh, my good. I guess my week is
Good.
going just fine. Yeah,
just
I'm
fine.
enjoying the weather.
Uh-huh.
As you know, I'm someone who likes to walk a lot.
Walk a lot. You
Yeah.
walk lover.
Yeah, I am. I'm a movement walking lover and very happy that the weather has been nice for that.
Good.
Yeah.
And at the beginning part, I was saying about that time flies so fast.
It does.
And May almost done.
Yeah.
And June is approaching.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
I haven't done anything. I feel a little down.
Do you? That's
a
how
little
do
bit.
we remedy that, Joanne? Let's remedy that.
Okay. So I chose an upbeat dance as a
Great.
mood booster. How do you think?
Well, we're here, aren't we? We are here. Of course. No, that sounds great. Thank you. Let's
Yes,
talk about
that's-
dance.
Yeah, that's right. So just in case you know, or you've heard Super.
No.
No?
You had introduced me to it just briefly before this, but I'm still rocky. So please tell me.
Okay, Super. It means about street woman fighter.
Like a program or
Yeah, program, TV
Okay,
program.
okay. So it was the program was called Street
Yeah,
Women
that's
Fighter.
right. That's
okay.
right. It was a TV show of dancing competition between dancers who are dancing together in music videos or at events professionally.
So like backup dancers,
Yeah,
but
backup
also,
dancers.
I mean, professional dancers
Yeah,
and getting.
professional they are all.
So instead of like the pop star or the
Yeah, of
artist
course.
shining,
Yeah, that's
these
right.
artists get to shine in this
yeah,
program.
backside of on the stage.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
great. It was so great.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were very impressed by it.
Impressive.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So actually, I'm not a guy who like to dance or who are taught to express my
Joanne, why
feeling.
Yeah, through dance. Yeah, through our
Yeah.
bodies. Yeah.
Story through body's dance movement. But nowadays, I deeply feel that dancing is a very human way to express our emotion, feeling, and saying without words. And having a decent interest in this field.
Yeah. I mean, dance goes back hundreds, thousands of years. It's a very primal human form of expression. I mean, if we are, I think even regardless of your body's ability, able-bodied, different abilities, there's something about drumming, movement, that I think really connects us at a deep level. Yeah. And I say connect, but like us to ourselves as well. And when, like you're saying, you weren't as and haven't been as connected to that throughout your life, I guess to connect with it at this time of life, it's still special. Yeah, for you. And I think for anyone who can find the joy of dancing. Yeah.
아, 메간도 이렇게 그 댄스에 대해서 잘 알고 그 깊이를 잘 느끼고 있는데 저는 그걸 왜 몰랐을까요? 참 what an idiot.
What you? No. I mean, yeah, it's great to learn of our ignorances and hopefully learn as we desire. Hopefully, I think it's good to always challenge oneself. But I think with dance, it's supposed to be beautiful and fun and enjoyment within oneself. Because if you put shame in it, like, sure, okay, ignorance, we can giggle at you and say, ha, 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 you, in learning about dance and the joy of it later on in life. But there's something that's difficult and makes dance difficult is shame. So when shame resides in your body, that it can stop you from a freedom of expression. So no shaming you, but we can
No
giggle
shaming.
no shaming
That's the key point.
because we want you to dance.
네, 제가 그 메간에게 제가 그동안 그 댄스에 대해서 잘 몰랐었거든요. 근데 작년에 우리 굉장히 핫한 프로그램 수우파라고 있었잖아요. 그걸 계기로 저는 댄스를 다시 보게 됐거든요. 그래서 아주 댄스를 다시 보는 그런 새로운 시각을 갖게 됐다 그랬더니 조앤이 아니라 메간이죠.
I don't fully understand, but I know it's happening. I'll be Joanne for 2 seconds.
Okay. 메간은 이미 알고 있네요. 참 부럽습니다. 네. And watching Super, I felt their powerful energy, you know.
Yeah.
Their faithful, self-fulfilling expression and taking advantage of various body motions.
Yeah.
And it was gorgeous. And through watching that show, I feel like moving
Yeah.
them, moving along them. So I got, transferred their energy. I want to send them some encouragement, and they look so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've ever attended any dance class or dancing events?
I mean, it's funny. Ever since I was a kid,
You're a kid.
people ever since I was a child. I mean, okay, when I was like baby,
Baby,
did I
from
take?
baby.
Well, I mean, no, yes and no. When I was like baby, I did. I was in ballet class for like a hot second.
From the baby.
Just like 3 years old, right?
3 years
3 or 4
old.
years old. Like
Oh.
I can still remember it. There was like a song like "You're a nice little kid, a nice pretty kid." Yeah, no, that is stuck in my brain. But
Along that, so you ballet, you did a
no, I
ballet.
mean, as a 3-year-old, that's nothing great.
It's
But
so cute.
since then, I mean, it's I grew up in a very athletic household, and
Catholic.
very Catholic, which wouldn't be. I'm glad you mentioned it, but I wouldn't mention it normally if it didn't affect how I wasn't allowed to dance. One, because they were expensive, and I'm from the States and in a rural part of the States, so that meant that you had to drive someone everywhere, and so there was, I think, a hesitance around me being in dance classes because why not be in the sports that are just at school, after school? There was a big push in my mom's family. Why you mentioned the Catholicism is because they were very, I grew up in a particular type of Catholicism, without getting, we can talk about it another time, but almost cultish. Like it was a really restrictive, I mean, honestly terrifying, and I'm still working through some of it, making art about it, being a bit cheeky, if not antagonistic about it sometimes, because that's who I am. A bit of a, call me a villain, whatever you want. But I wasn't encouraged to do anything except what they thought was that, like how they thought you should do sports. Like you weren't
So
athletic.
strict.
Yeah, you weren't athletic unless you played basketball. Like
Basketball.
of all things. Yeah. And I did briefly, and then I just didn't want to keep getting better. I was like, meh, I really just get me out of here. Like, I played until I was like 16, but I wanted to dance. I always wanted to dance and sing and act. But that just wasn't encouraged. And there was a lot of shame and stigma. And the reason I mentioned shame, because there's a phrase in English, we say Catholic guilt, and a lot of shame and that put on your body in particular. Even though ever since I was young, like how many, there was like a dance team at my school, and a lot of the dance moms would even say, they would ask if I was part of the team, if I was a dancer, because apparently how I move and the shape of my body looks like a dancer. And it's just funny that
You're born dancer.
I'm a born dancer, but I never did. And then put in a lot of that rigidity from my mother and from my mother's family and just society in general, just
How strict.
so strict. And so I couldn't, and I just didn't feel encouraged, and I felt it started to seep into my body, which I think is so funny. Just as I've done other things, like I've now sewed, which is, I used one of the first things I ever did was draw clothing as like an art thing, but wasn't encouraged to do that. So then it's now come up in my artist practice too, movement. And I have done like dance here and there, like just because that's part of what I did socially. And I took like one dance class in Berlin. But it's slowly becoming, and I do dance like movement in my art, so it's slowly becoming part of my performance practice as artist. And I'm at a point.
Was it battling?
Ballet.
Battling?
Battling?
You
That.
said.
Yeah. Well, I did like a dance class with the little. I like was scraping by money and being like, okay, do I eat or do I go to dance class? And I went to dance class. It was like that bad.
So much.
So crazy. It's extreme, the drama, the chaos. That is my life. No, but no,
what an artist.
Yeah, it's it sounds cute, but sometimes maybe don't be so cute and eat.
Of course.
But no, I think like it's a part of me, and I have to be honest about that. And I'm at a place where so much is showing me that I want to and desire like to be in my body in that way and moving my body in that way. So definitely in the foreseeable future, dance class.
Wow.
For 32-year-old Megan.
네, 메간이 지금 그 댄스에 대해서 조예가 깊은 것 같아요. 어려서부터 한 3-4살 때부터 댄스를 시작하고 자기는 그거를 굉장히 즐겨하는 것 같아요. 그리고 메간의 집이 굉장히 그 엄격한 캐톨릭 집안인데 그래서 그 몸의 움직임 이렇게 그 율동 같은 거를 별로 좋아하지 않나 봐요. 캐톨릭이 엄격한 집안이라서 그래서 몸으로 표현하는 자기 감정을 허락받지 못한 것 같아요. 근데 메가는 태어나면서부터 너 맛있는 거 먹을래? 아니면 댄스 클래스 갈래? 그러면 자기는 어렸을 때부터 댄스 클래스를 선택하는 그런 쪽이었다고. 아티스트로 태어난 것 같습니다. 태어날 때부터요.
Thank you.
Welcome. 네, 그럼 여기서 메간의 즐거운 얘기를 들었으니까 우리 여기서 첫 곡 듣고 댄스에 대해서 계속 얘기 이어가겠습니다. 첫 곡은 Just Dance인데요. 레이디 가가 부릅니다.
You got so much energy. The way you're twirling up Got my blueprint is symphonic. Have psychotic, psychedelic. Got my blueprint electronic. Go, use your muscle, carve it out, work it, hustle.
I got it, just stay close enough to get it.
Don't slow, drive it, clean it, lights out, bleed it, spend the last dough.
I got it,
In your pocket,
I got it.
just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Spin that record, baby. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance. Spin that record, baby. Da-da-doo-doo, gonna be okay. Spin that record, dance, dance, dance.
칼국수에서 이렇게 깊은 맛이? 진한 국물의 사골 칼국수와 만둣국, 가시를 하나하나 발라낸 부드러운 사골 황태국, 김치 하나까지 손수 담가 내오는 장인의 정성이 듬뿍 담긴 음식들. 따끈하고 든든한 한 끼 팔방 칼국수에서 만날 수 있습니다. 푸짐한 전골에 30년 비법의 수제만두 한 접시를 곁들이면 모임이나 회식도 오케이. 남가자동 이웃들의 입맛을 사로잡아온 백년시장 맛집 팔방칼국수에서 사계절 변함없는 맛과 인심을 누려보세요. 팔방칼국수 0507-1450-2398 0507-1450-2398
네, 레이디 가가였습니다. Megan, I think
Yeah.
that Western societies are generally known to be more liberal and advanced in terms of dance and body movement, right?
Yeah, I mean, as we talked about before, the song, that it's not everywhere, and you definitely find pockets, if not full communities and societies where even though there is a liberal idea of dance in some ways, still like shaming and like, oh, who are they to dance? And because I've lived in a few of Western societies, mostly in the States, but then in Europe as well, and still like, how dare you to express yourself? But it's still there. I mean, like, yeah, I think there is a liberal nature, even like wedding culture. Like there's not during the ceremony, but afterward there's a reception. And I'm cut from a very large family, so most of the weddings I've attended have been when I was a child.
Oh,
Yeah, lots, and dance. You just dance, like
rare in
music,
Korea.
and you really like. So like even at a wedding, if there's a reception, you don't play music and dance.
We don't.
Oh no.
We
Oh,
just
no.
we're just eating.
We just, I mean, we eat too. Eat, and if it's, there's alcohol at the wedding, eat, drink, and dance. But even like the people on the street dancing, and just, I mean, I danced this morning. There was a song playing, and I just I grooved in
Wow.
my kitchen. Yeah, I mean, so I think there is like a. Even if there is a restriction maybe around some kinds of dance, which is what I experienced, that you weren't allowed to feel, I wasn't allowed to like look or act sexy or sensual, which I think is big fear within dance for some people is that, because you connect to your body and you feel good. And like I was really liked when you were speaking before, I didn't say it, but you just sounded so excited and so impressed by these women dancing and expressing themselves, and that it inspired you.
That's right.
And that's what dance is. And I think that connection, you felt it
from that.
from them.
that, yeah.
Now think about doing it yourself and that freedom of movement. And I think that that scares people. Do you know the film Footloose?
Footloose.
Do you know the song? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, loose, footloose.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know
that song.
I know.
So it's a movie too. They've made a second one, like a remake, but the original has Kevin Bacon in it, and it's about a town where everyone's restricted from dancing. And that's actually real. Like there are some religions in the States that like you can't dance.
Which state that was?
It depends. Like it depends which state they're in. It's the communities. So I had like a couple cousins that went to a university. I won't call it out, but
Okay, of
but
course.
but like they they had to like sign a contract that they wouldn't do, like they wouldn't either
Contract.
yeah, like they had to sign a contract of like purity and
Wow.
and like decorum within the in order to go to school there. And one of them was
So
you can't
without
dance.
that contract, you cannot go there.
Yeah, without signing it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then if they find that you've broken it, you could get kicked out.
Kicked
So, I mean,
out.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, and so there are lots. Yeah. So there are lots of like pockets of religions or mentalities in the West as well. But I think there is a more liberal feeling, and
That's
yeah.
not the society that I've heard.
Well, I'm I mean, I'm
so different.
surprised. No,
What a
but
new word.
a whole new world for you.
Wow.
But you are right. I think even within that, there are those strict cultures at times. There is like a freedom within it. I mean, some people feel more restrictive of others, but I think that's sometimes just their personal like, disconnect from their body and fearing of looking stupid, which is a whole other thing. But I mean, I guess I had a good example when because I pretty early went to Taiwan and I saw a lot of street dancers. There was where I was, where I was living. They were like in hip hop, like on the streets, practicing together. And so I just didn't think of it. Is it not the same here?
Like the same here.
Is it?
You've never seen that kinds of street dancer on the some street.
I mean, just maybe I haven't.
Korea.
I haven't walked everywhere in Seoul, so I don't know. But I also have seen a lot of K-pop groups, music videos. Even just K-pop is known for synchronized type dance and choreography. But is that just very particular to K-pop and music, the music and entertainment industry here? Is that so? But in regular, normal society, not so much.
Not so much.
Really?
But you experienced that kinds of scenes in Taiwan.
Yeah. There was specifically an old gate. I was living in Hsinchu at the time, and there's an old, very old gate. I think it's called I can't remember the name, East Gate or something. But the original gate of an old city.
Old gate.
Yeah, and so there's a circle around it of traffic. But if you get, I think I'm thinking of the right one. Anyway, when you get there, you can kind of go underneath it too, and there are a little couple tunnels, and you'll see a lot of youth, a lot of the youths, just people in general. They'll just have hip hop on or just music, and they'll be practicing dance, and it's really endearing and sweet. Yeah. But I mean, clubbing is a thing, right? I know it's a thing here too, but I mean, think of clubs in the clubbing culture in Europe.
Club is the very special space to dance.
Kind of let go.
Only dancing there.
I mean, not only. I think I have noticed. I haven't been clubbing much here because, I just know. I don't know.
It's like that.
Yeah,
Club culture.
Well, at club culture, I'm also over 30. Not that's bad. I have gone, and I've it is nice to dance, and maybe I just haven't found clubs that I resonate with. But it's not just dancing, and there isn't as. Maybe you'd have to go to a different kind of club to get the real dancing culture and enjoy and just have a good time. I just know that what I've experienced in Europe, and I know the States too. There's a bit. I'm not going to say more of that because I'm also just not an experienced clubber. I'm not. I missed out on some very as some aspects of your 20s that I maybe missed out on given my situation. But I don't know. I think you're right that it is a bit more liberal, but maybe because within the liberal nature of it, and that it is a part of a lot of culture, especially certain Latin dances, certain ballroom, even if there is some rigidity in certain areas and hard no about dancing, it is more liberal, I would say, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, let me have a time.
Oh gosh, do we need? Okay, so sorry.
No,
I'm
you don't need.
If I don't know if you can hear in my voice, it's a bit raspy today. Maybe I'm still tired. I don't know. But thank you. I'll give you time.
Okay, but good. 네, 지금 메간한테 제가 물어봤거든요. 웨스턴 소사이티는 좀 춤이나 이런 몸으로 이렇게 자기 감정을 표현하는 거에 대해서 우리보다 훨씬 더 리버럴할 거라고 제가 그렇지 않냐고 물어봤는데 예상 밖인데요. 그렇지 않은 곳도 많이 있다고 얘기를 하네요. 그러니까 곳에 따라 조금씩 다른가 봐요. 그런데 우리처럼 그렇게 굉장히 그 몸으로 자기 감정을 표현하는 게 억제된 그런 주들도 많이 있나 봐요. 그래서 제가 처음 듣는 얘기인데 하고 얘기를 조금 놀라워서 반응을 해봤습니다. 그리고
Yes.
yeah. In Korea, actually, due to the influence of Confucianism,
Okay.
there is a tendency to be more reversed.
Reserved.
Reserved.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, good.
It's
We're
so
here to
confusing.
exchange.
Reserved, reversed.
No, both.
Okay. Reserved, expressing emotions through body emotions or gestures.
Okay. Really?
Oh, that's true.
Okay. So a reservation of expression. Is it specifically your body that there's a reservation, or is it maybe in general a reservation of a freedom of expression in certain ways?
Both of.
Both.
Both of.
Okay.
And then when we express my emotion,
Yeah.
it feels like I'm an idiot.
Oh no. And that's I think what's hard, and the shame, like that's the shame that comes in of like, I'm gonna look like an idiot, and have people think something about me. I mean, so many societies have different flavors,
That's right.
but
Kind
there's
of
shame.
taboo.
Yeah, taboo for sure. I mean, so to add to, I guess maybe fully summarize what I was saying prior, but also going with what we're just talking about. Even though I shared that there was shame and rigidity around movement in how I grew up, if someone saw me just dancing in the kitchen while I was cooking and like just being myself, that would be fine. Like that's completely like, of course someone is doing that. And there's a huge, like there's no thought that that's a thing that someone does. But not here.
Not here, of course.
Could you do that?
We can do that. We
Like at
can
home.
do dance in home.
But that's
for
it.
me, sometimes when I cook, I listen to some music,
Great.
loud mode,
As you should.
and then I move my body.
Yeah.
And then it makes my feeling so good.
I mean,
and
that's
so excited.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean, getting in your body in that way and moving, especially in a way that just is intuitive and feels good. Like that's I think one of the best things you can do for yourself. But what if someone walked in? Would you stop?
Yeah, sometimes I feel some kind of shameful.
See, and I think there's that it just depends on each person in the West. But like I think there's more maybe within a variety of cultures. I wouldn't stop.
I wouldn't stop.
No, I wouldn't. No, unless like the person I felt unsafe with the person looking at me. If I was like, what are you gonna do? But
So
no,
you
of course
keep
not.
doing.
Yeah.
You keep doing.
Yeah.
And for me, I can listen to some doorbell or some walking steps.
Oh.
And then I just stood up and then
Act like nothing was happening.
Decent position and then do a mother walk.
Oh gosh. I mean, I will say I am maybe a particular case in that like I am quite expressive, and I'm not saying that I'm the only one that does this. There are many cultures in the West that are far more expressive than and it's just where I grew up, or just even the cultures I've experienced, and people just move. But I will even just like walk on the street and then I'll like walk weird, or I'll like bob my head. I'll do it. I'll just be me. Even
Sometimes
here.
I can find that kinds of foreigners
Yeah.
listening to music, like moving.
Oh,
their
I'm not even
bodies.
listening to music. I'm just in my. I'm just being. And like because I guess maybe that's part of who I am and what I do also as an artist, but just as a human, is that encouragement. Because I've noticed, regardless of the culture that we're from, there still is some form of shame that makes us stop expressing ourselves. And I think dance is such a
Of course, it depends on persons.
person, but like I like to, maybe part of you could say my mission is just to encourage people to be themselves, express yourself authentically, obviously be kind, like don't be a dick, but you know, dance in the kitchen even if someone walks in. Do it.
Envious.
No, do it.
Okay, I will do that.
Good.
네.
Homework.
Okay. 네, 자, 메간의 얘기를 좀 들었는데요. 그러면 메간의 경우는 메간이 앞에 무슨 얘기를 했는지 제가 좀 까먹었는데요.
have I made you fumble your words because you're thinking of dancing and having someone walk in?
근데 나중에는 메간의 경우는 부엌에서 요리를 할 때 음악을 들으면서 좀 춤을 많이 추는 편인가 봐요. 그런데 그럴 때 가족이나 누가 들어오더라도 그 춤을 멈추지 않고 계속 춘다고. 근데 저한테는 그럴 때 너는 멈추냐 하고 물어봤는데 저 같은 경우는 이렇게 자세를 가다듬고 춤을 안 춘 그런 아주 얌전한 자세를 취하게 되거든요. 근데 메간이 저랑 그런 게 다른 점인 것 같습니다. 자,
Thank
okay.
you.
You're welcome. And I think that the reason soup got a meaning is that, you know, so-called back dancer
Yeah.
is not a kind of job that becomes the object of envy.
Envy, or would you say like also desire, almost that they get the spotlight
not
more?
desirable.
So they
Not
get to
desirable.
be in the spotlight instead of background dancers.
Yeah, that's right. That's the point. But after getting a great popularity of that show, we can see the big changes. So, and I don't know, this change can be a temporary fad or an exact changing. However, what's important is that it seems our perception of dance has significantly shifted.
Here in Korea, you mean?
Here in Korea.
So it was super popular in Korea, the show.
That was
Really?
last
Amongst
year.
like a variety, variety of generations, or like
over generations.
really, like
Yeah, that's
everyone.
right.
Wow.
So as one of, the changing is not just among dance experts,
Yeah.
but particularly among regular people,
Yeah.
and then especially among aged individuals like myself.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that like, because when you told me about it, I remember having watched it's similar but different enough. Well, maybe not different. It's a dance competitions like on television when I was in my teens.
You're a teen.
Yeah, like either hip hop groups or dance groups, and they were in a competition and they'd have judges and people were kicked out, and then there was ultimately a winner, which I'm guessing is kind of that was the structure of this show. Yeah, like that they have a winner. Yeah, I think I guess. Because I haven't seen what the show you're talking about, but if I can, and what I know of shows like that, and what I know of Korean media, is they're going to make it exciting, and for hopefully to like bring dance to everyday life, or just at least introduce people to that more. And I wouldn't think it would just be for dance experts. I could see dancers and dance experts enjoying it. I could also see some like snobby people, and I say that as an artist. We there are definitely pockets of us who are just, I know more, and they're just it's a snobby, a little prudish. Just stick up their nose. But I hope it's not a fad. I think it would be great if, even if it's not like, yay, we're cheering on backup dancers in all the music videos. At least it's like you said, you feel inspired to move.
That's right.
And if that's even just a little part of it, or if because it was popular, we get more shows that, really, it's giving you insight to that kind of career, but also inspiring to move and dance and express yourself in a different way. I think if that's what we get from it, great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it is so great.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I really hope that there's more, especially for the little girl in me that wanted to dance and never thought I could do anything with it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's,
You want to be a dancer.
well, I mean, I always did as a kid. I wasn't allowed to, like I said, because it was for various reasons. But yeah, I think the more you can uphold those things you wanted as a child, even just the feeling of it, it doesn't have to be like, okay, I wanted to be an astronaut. Like, I'm not going to go do physics and blah, blah, blah. But like that feeling of exploration, whatever, to fulfill that part of you, I think is important. And I'm artist. I do performance that does dance-like movement already. It'd be silly not to at this point. And I'm young enough and my body is fit and I'm able-bodied enough to do that. It's just, you know, having the guts to do it and the gumption. I don't know. Gumption, meaning like initiative, like in a term bravery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word of the day, I guess.
네, 메가는 굉장히 그 댄스의 조예가 깊은가 봐요. 어렸을 때부터 아까도 맛있는 거 먹을래? 너 저기 댄스 스쿨에 보내줄까? 그러면 댄스 스쿨을 선택했던 것처럼 댄스에 굉장히 관심이 어렸을 때부터 많았고 그리고 지금도 댄스를 생활에서 굉장히 즐기고 있고 그리고 많이 참여하려고 노력하고 있고 자기 몸으로 자기 감정을 표현하는 것에 그 메간의 집이 독실한 캐톨릭 집안이어서 어렸을 때부터 몸으로 자기 감정을 표현하는 걸 억제 당해왔지만 자기는 그런 걸 거부하고 몸으로 표현하는 거에 대해서 굉장히 좋게 생각하고 그렇게 살고 싶어하는 청년인 것 같습니다. 네. 그렇군요. 메간 아름답습니다. 자, 그럼 여기서 노래 한 곡 더 듣고 가겠습니다. 들으실 곡은 굉장히 유명한 곡이죠. 위트니 휴스턴의 I Wanna Dance With Somebody입니다.
땀 흘려 일하는 당신의 곁에 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터가 있습니다. 노동법 강좌와 청소년 노동인권 교육, 무료 노동상담, 소상공인을 위한 노사 관계 지원과 취약계층 노동자를 위한 문화복지 사업 등 일하는 사람들을 위한 사업을 진행하고 있습니다. 임금체불, 부당 노동행위, 산업재해, 직장 내 차별행위 등 일하다가 겪는 어려움은 무료 노동 법률 상담 02-395-0025, 02-395-0025로 전화주세요. 배달라이더, 택배기사, 대리기사, 요양보호사 등 이동노동자들을 위한 슈 서대문 이동노동자 쉼터에는 다양한 업무 편의시설과 안마의자가 준비되어 있으니 이동 중 힘드실 때 언제라도 쉬어가시기 바랍니다. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터의 소식을 좀 더 알고 싶다면 카카오 채널 서대문 노동자센터를 검색해주세요. 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터는 일하는 모든 사람이 존중받고 노동이 아름다운 서대문구를 만들기 위해 노력하겠습니다. 당신을 응원하는 서대문구 노동자 종합지원센터와 함께 오늘 하루도 힘내세요.
네, 여러분은 지금 91.3MHz의 서대문 공동체 FM 라디오의 익스체인지 첸첸첸을 듣고 계십니다. 이는 서대문 공동체 라디오 플러그인에 의해 만들어지고 있고요. 물론 여러분들도 다양한 얘기로 참여하실 수 있어요. 저희 메일 주소는 exchange1-@naver.com입니다. 자, 그럼 메간이 여러 나라를 여행하니까 메간에게 댄스 클래스에 가입한 적이 있는지 아니면 뭐 배워본 적이 있는지 물어봐야겠습니다. Megan,
Yes.
You traveled to other countries.
Yes.
How was there? You entered any class for dancing there, or any impression about other countries' dancing, or their special preferences, if any?
Yeah, I mean, I had mentioned my experience in Taiwan. And then I had also mentioned my dance class in Berlin. I also, I think there's also, a thing, there's like pole dancing has been a big thing too.
Pole dancing?
For like,
You've
as like
ever-
exercise. Yeah, I did. I did a pole dancing course in
Wow.
Glasgow. Yeah, and that's a really good way to get in your body. And it's funny because I didn't realize how fit I was. That I could like be on the I could just like squeeze my legs and like be on the pole and stay there. And the guy he was kind of mean.
Fallen, you know?
No, I didn't fall. And the
You
guy,
didn't fall?
No, the guy was kind of mean. I was like, he's like, try it. You know, you might not get it. And then I do it, and he kind of looks at me and goes, "Ugh." I'm like. Or you could congratulate me, sir. Like, rude. But I think those are the only dance courses. I mean, I went to, during my undergraduate years, I did some swing dancing because that was in like the early 2010s. And so that was a big thing. I think it still is a thing. I one night was out and found myself at a salsa club.
Salsa club?
Yeah.
What age?
How old was I? Probably like, I don't know, 22?
22.
Maybe younger.
Salsa.
Yeah. I mean, I usually am the follower within dance. You know, there's a leader and a follower. And so even if I was under the influence or just, you know, didn't know what I was doing, whoever I was dancing with knew what they were doing, and they whipped me around, and I was just having a good time. I guess I also, like I said, I had a lot of family, and so I went to a lot of weddings, and my family's German, and so my surname's German, whatever, and I know how to polka. So I've polkaed with a lot of my family members, and did so in Germany as well. Maybe my tired brain doesn't remember more, but there's a variety. What about you, though? Do you have experience in other places or doing any dance course?
You really like to hear about my case?
Of course I do, Joanne. I'm
Wow.
talkative enough. Please tell
And
me.
My answer is yes.
Okay, please tell. Please tell.
Yeah, and then I entered, dancing classes several times.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Several times.
They were aerobic exercise
Okay.
classes.
Okay.
And then I think that the aerobic is just a great dancing.
Yeah, of course.
And great body movement, but great expressing my feeling.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's a kind of, exercise, not dancing. It's not exactly dancing.
So like a mentality toward exercise instead of freedom of expression through dance.
That's right.
Okay.
And then at the time, my feeling at the time was sincere. I
Yeah.
simply wanted to lose my weight.
Oh, okay. So we
That's
had
my
a goal.
aim.
That was
That
was the
my
only
feeling.
goal. Only goal was to lose
Yeah.
weight, not to wow, I'm learning dance moves and I can express myself. Got it. Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
And what do you think? You've ever signed up for exercising classes, or do you think they are different from each other, or exercise and dance?
I think it's just intention. I mean, I'm familiar with like Zumba,
Zumba.
which is like a dance inspired workout course. I haven't done a ton of workout courses. I just haven't prioritized my finances in that way, and so I've found joy in moving personally, like doing yoga or other movement at home. But I think they are different. I don't think they're bad. I'm not demonizing one or the other. I think there is something to say for moving together. There's like a beauty of like choreographed movement together. There's a big like community. You can feel each other. You can enjoy like when people do when they choreograph a dance. And I mean, I used to do that as a kid with my friends. You'd play a song and like make up a dance to it and move together and like who's the middle, who's not. Like it was there is something to say for a connection that you get through that. I don't know fully because I'm not as familiar, but I'd like to challenge the intention behind it, because I know if I feel like, oh, I need to be perfect and I need to like lose weight and I need to, if that's the intention behind it, it still puts restriction on my body. It still has a restriction of lack of freedom of expression. And not to say that, like, because I want to go to dance courses.
So you mean
here.
that we don't have to have some kind of a strict aim when we
I
have
think-
some dancing?
And I think that's with any kind of exercise too. Sure, to strengthen your body, to feel good, but having it more of, yes, I just want to be in my body and move and learn how to use my body more and how to better express it. And yes, you can have choreography and you can have moves that you learn, and that's easier for some people, but the freedom of it, instead of it being, again, you're adding rigidity into what's supposed to be expressive and free. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and then you joined it here some yoga classes?
No, I do it at home.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube is wonderful,
YouTube.
y'all.
Oh, wow.
And I know enough moves, so I do it by myself or just free stretching. Like I said, I just danced in my house today. Yeah, so I haven't always done exercise classes.
So you make some special time for yoga or some doing something?
Yeah, I mean, I
altogether.
think the video I did this morning was 36 minutes.
36.
36 minutes of yoga. I also just will randomly like do squats. I don't know, because I'm just feel like I'm very much I like to move my body. Like I like to move, and it's not that I can't sit still, but I do. If I start to feel a bit like stuck in my bones, I like to get up and move and do things. So yeah, I take time to do that.
Yeah. So I've heard that yoga is very good for our stretching our body.
Yeah, yeah. Stretching is great, and agility as well. Like because it's you can get stuck in just like the rigid. Again, I keep using the word rigid, but rigid, like just, movement and stretch, but being able to move within that and having, and not just about flexibility, but, building the muscles around your joints to keep them healthy. It's also good for, and I'll say this for dance as well, those who've been through trauma or like PTSD specifically, and CPTSD, which is complex PTSD, which I'm someone who also has experienced that. And one of the biggest things that's helpful is, yes, yoga, and because it's a mindful movement, but any kind of mindful movement that gets you into your body and makes you connect with like being present. And I hate to be like, oh, it's just good for trauma, because that's not true, because there's enough stigma around mental health and trauma. But like, there is, I think it's good for anyone. And like you're saying that you are even taking classes and really connecting with this program that you're just, I'm inspired to move more. I think, yeah, it's just movement. It's bodily movement and connection.
오케이. 아, 네. 메간이 지금, 메간은 어렸을 때부터, 여러 댄스, 그룹에 많이 참여를 했던 것 같아요. 살사 댄스하고, 줌바 하며 여러 가지 댄스 그룹에, 많이 댄스 클래스에 많이 참여를 하면서, 이것저것을 많이 익혀오고 있고, 그 다음에 메가는 또 요가로 아침을 시작하는 것 같습니다. 그래서 비디오를, 유튜브 비디오를 틀어놓고, 요가를 매일 아침 하고 있다고 하는데요. 네. 굉장히 훌륭한데요. 네. 자, 그러면, 네. 그러면 여기서, 마지막 곡을 한 번 더 듣겠습니다. 마지막 곡은요, BTS의 J-Hope죠. Just Dance입니다.
내가 그 순간을 묻는다면 환하게 내리 댄서 shine 그 느낌을 묻는다면 댄스를 나는 내 원샷 그 분위기 속 음악을 틀고 각자의 stretching 긴장을 보여 지금 내 맘을 숨긴다면 후회했어 yes on side Dance with me dance with me 어떤 bounce도 좋아 dance with me 어디서 왔고 왜 춤을 추고 자연스러운 대화 say something 이상해 너무 자막이야 뭐든지 잘 될 것 같아 You're my friend yeah my friend Just 함께하는 느낌이 좋아 너와 함께하는 춤들이 좋아 너와 I just wanna I really wanna Just dance 함께하는 느낌이 좋아 너와 함께하는 춤들이 좋아 너와 I just wanna I really wanna Just dance 진흙 같은 내 삶 속 한 송이 너란 꽃꽉 막힌 연습실도 함께라면 난 꽃으로 답도 없던 꿈도 이제 공감대 형성이 멜로디 우리 리듬은 맞기에 춤이 섞기에 그 운명적인 밤 Let's get it on party 보름 뭉켜치는 감심장인 뒷밤 하나 되는 동작 너로 알아가는 지금 내 맘 계속 이어나가고 싶은 girl 춤을 좋아했듯이 널 So you're my love yeah my love That's why I like 함께하는 느낌이 좋아 너와 함께하는 춤들이 좋아 너와 I just wanna I really wanna Just dance 함께하는 느낌이 좋아 너와 함께하는 춤들이 좋아 너와 I just wanna I really wanna Just dance 느꼈어 baby 순간 너와 나 baby 그 모든 합의 공식까지 맞춰진 거 baby 막연함도 baby 큰 힘듦도 baby 너 하나로 다 위로가 된다는 걸 baby 느꼈어 baby 순간 너와 나 baby 그 모든 합의 공식까지 맞춰진 거 baby 거친 숨도 baby 흘린 땀도 baby 너 하나로 다 의미가 된다는 걸 baby 느낌이 좋아 너와 함께하는 춤들이 좋아 너와 I just wanna I really wanna
we've here talked about the dancing, modern dancing as a great way of art, as another words of human beings. It can be means of cultural exchange, allowing for the sharing of traditions, values, and expressions across different communities. It promotes understanding and appreciation of diverse cultural perspectives while fostering connections and unity among people of various backgrounds.
Yeah.
I think I deeply regret that I only came to appreciate the beauty of dancing late in life. However, from now on, I will strive to take an interest in the beauty of dance and participate as much as possible.
Yes, please. I would hope. Please do,
thank
Joanne.
you. What do you think, Mega? You have anything else to add?
I guess it's connection, right? It's connection to each other, but also to oneself. That you even have seems a deep connection to and desire to continue and further this. I highly encourage that. I think after having traveled as much as I have, and maybe it's a silly perspective, but also I'm not going to apologize for my perspective. We have so many differences within us, and I think there's a beauty in celebrating differences, and that can be like dance, right? So the exchange of culture and difference within dance and movement together. But at our core, it's that expression, right? And I think that's with so many things in life. It's the similarities through the differences, and the more we can connect to our bodies, to each other. I mean, I'd like to dance with more people. I think that sounds great. Obviously, be respectful and don't touch people who don't want to be touched in ways they don't want to be touched. But also, let's move more. Let's, get let's move more into our bodies, into each other's bodies. Like, I know that sounds a bit much, but like
express ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. You too, Joanne. Express yourself.
with joy.
Please join in.
Okay, thank you. 저희는 마칠 시간이 된 것 같습니다. 네, 여러분 들어주셔서 감사하고요. 여러분 많이 참여해 주세요. 감사합니다.
Thank
See you next time.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
See you.
Bye.